Here at home, Iowans are sharing their thoughts on the hostage release and ceasefire. KCCI senior reporter Todd Magel is live for us downtown with a look at that. Todd?
Yeah, Ben, we reached out to Jewish leaders here in the metro, also a Palestinian refugee who works in West Des Moines. They both say they are celebrating, but with caution.
I don't think anyone thought it would take 2 years.
Jared Bernstein is the executive director of the Jewish Federation of Greater Des Moines. He watched the Middle East in horror for the last 2 years, the daily bombings, death, and destruction in Israel and Gaza. A ceasefire and the return of hostages is good news.
We're very relieved to have 20 living hostages return after spending 2 years really in dungeons of Gaza, going through hell every day. And another 28 who were still waiting to receive their bodies.
I lost a lot of family members, friends of friends. This has been very, very hard.
Muhammad Ali is a West Des Moines entrepreneur and a Palestinian refugee. He too is relieved by what looks like the end of the latest fighting in the Middle East, but he's cautious and worried about the next steps in the peace process.
We are tired, and that's enough of killing, enough of bombs falling on people. It's about time for people to breathe and have safety.
Other Jewish leaders share Ali's caution. There are still months or even years in negotiations to secure peace, but today's hostage release is the first big step.
It's a pretty big deal, and it's a little surreal, I think, for a lot of us, mixing kind of the grief that we've had over the last 2 years and the loss and the hard-fought battle to get the hostages back.
And the next step, folks tell me tonight, is the return of the hostages who are no longer alive. We're live in Des Moines. Todd Magel, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Okay, Todd, thank you. This conflict started when Hamas-led militants attacked Israel on October 7th, 2023, killing more than 1,200 people and taking 251 hostage. A survivor of that attack, Yoni Diller, shared his story in central Iowa yesterday at the Iowans Supporting Israel annual banquet. Take a look.
The bullets and the gunfire became stronger and stronger with time. At some point, bullets were flying on top of my head, really close to my ear, just whistling next to my ears. And that's when I knew for sure this could be one of my last moments.
Diller was volunteering at the Nova Music Festival when it was attacked. You can find our full conversation with him and our continuing coverage of the peace deal on our website and mobile app.